Good day, viewers. Today's vlog I begin by showing you my new replacement Greta Gotti hummingbird feeder that they sent me to replace the previous one that had already sent me, which I managed to break into 1,000 pieces. I agree with those who may say glass ones will break, but I still recommend glass ones. They'll break if you mistreat them or drop them. However, plastic ones don't last long at all when they've been out in the hot sun, ultraviolet damage, and they just don't hold up at all. In today's vlog, primarily I'm doing kind of a medical update and a how-to installation, how to install the shepherd hook that I bought at Tractor Supply. They do have quite a large assortment of shepherd's hooks and stuff at Tractor Supply. If you decide you want one, you might want to consider my method of installing them. And I'm betting mine will last a long time. These shepherd hooks are extremely heavy and they will tip over in the dirt if they're not properly installed. Told you I was going to get that fella a hat for the Coast Guard. I think I'll give it to him today. Good day, Froggy. How are you today? You got mud on your feet. Shame on you. Frogs are supposed to be muddy. I got a little project going today. I thought I'd combine it with a vlog. First I got to sit down here on the steps and get my breath and explain a few things. I'm out here in the great outdoors of Walter's front yard. I got to cut grass again pretty soon. Cardinals must have a nest over there, but it won't be today. I talked the other day about going to cut the top out of my crepe myrtle, and I am going to. But rather than get a ladder and stand on it and try to cut it, it's going to be well over my head. I got one of them long, 10-foot long chainsaws you plug in. If I can get an extension cord to run out there far enough, we're just going to stand back about 10 feet and whack the whole top out of that tree. Anyway, my project for today. Now, most of my viewers know that my big, heavy iron shepherd's hook pole fell over and broke my 2 hummingbird feeders. And I said I was going to get a piece of pipe and drive it in the ground, and that's the project for today. I found a pipe nipple, a little 5/8 inch pipe nipple, and measured it by if it would fit on the top of that pole, and it seems to fit perfect. So I went and got a 5-inch pipe nipple, 30 inches long. That ought to be drove in there good enough. Drive that down into the ground, and then we're going to put that pole in it, and I can rest easy that it ain't going to tip over and break my feeders anymore. So today's video is how would I phrase that? How to install a, what do you call that pole? Whatever it is, I'll think of a name for it, and it's going to be how to do that. A lot of times people will find your video if you put how to. A lot of videos are listed under the how-to category. I'm not going to go to no great extreme, but I want to find some solid dirt out there. Let's go out there and get this started. I got back from the hardware store a while ago. I got my sledgehammer. Got an old level here to try to make it straight. Found a piece of wood. And I got a screwdriver in my back pocket. What are we going to do? We're going to find a good spot. Wait a minute. Maybe I should go a different location. One of them zinnias are looking good. Right by that rock would be nice, but I'd have to move the bird feeder. I don't want to get in that pot and soil situation again. We'll stay close to where it is now. What the hey? Got all my how-to stuff ready. If I leave that plastic thing on there and hammer on it, less likely to bend the pipe. Might not need the piece of wood. First, let's see if it'll fit on there. I hope I started this camera. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Yeah, we're gonna leave that plastic cap on there. Pull this thing out of the ground. Left my tape measure in the house. Doggone it. Oh, that ain't no more than about 10 inches. And I only had it drove into right here where you see the mud mark. So when it tipped over, I didn't have that much of it in the ground. But if I put it all the way to here with that pipe, that'll give me, what'd you say, 10 inches? That'll be a good solid grip. Where do we want that booger bear to be? Certainly not over there where the potting soil is. There's an old drain field here somewhere. Oh, I know what I'll do. Move a little, no. Could move closer to the house. Be in the way of my lawnmower. Find a good location. Oh, I just thought of something. Stop here for a minute. Where are the Easter lilies? They are here. There's not much to them, but I better get them some sunlight. They come back every year. But this rose bush has got so high it's shading them. Be careful, I'll be done pulled up the Easter lilies. And we got a couple Easter lilies growing. Maybe they'll survive. There was a whole lot of Easter lilies here. I only see 2 or 3 of them. Oh, there's one coming up right there. Maybe some more will come up now that I move the grass. There won't be much Easter lilies this year. Pull that hunk of grass up. Nice piece of crabgrass. I'm gonna have to go back and sit on my stump and rest before I start this project. Okay, we found 3 Easter lilies. My lower back has been hurting me lately. By George, we have 4 of them there. Maybe they'll grow. I'll get the bush choppers out and chop some of these rose bushes back. I believe they'll make it there. There's some poison oak. I ain't got my shovel or my gloves. I think we'll leave that alone. We'll rest a minute and talk. I was reading the results of my CAT scan. I haven't talked to the doctor yet, but you can go on what they call my chart, look up your record, and the results of the scan was in there. All the big words, I didn't know half what they mean. Said no metastasized things. I think that means maybe they didn't see any cancer, but he found everything that is wrong with me: a cyst in my kidney, a vein somewhere up here in my shoulder that's 90% blocked. So I'll probably be hearing from him on that. It's a sublivian steel or something like that. I'll have to look it up. But the blood is steals the blood changes direction and steals from your brain to feed that vein that's clogged. I don't know if they give me some medication for it or what. I'm not going to worry about it right now. The doctor hadn't called or nothing. And what else did they find wrong? They saw that my right colon was gone, and my appendix was gone, and my gallbladder was gone, and my thyroid had been radiated. Found several other things that was notable. They saw the metal rod in my hip where I broke my hip. But I'll make an official medical update when I hear what the doctor says. None too concerned about it. I do get a little short of breath here lately. I should have brought my gloves so I can pull up that poison oak. Anyway, the list was longer than I can remember of the things they saw inside me. That's no wonder them things cost so much money. CAT scan to find everything wrong with you. Even said I had a cyst in one of my kidneys. I want to get my hummingbird feeder back out because I know they're going to be needing some food. Now, we got more storms coming, but I've got my breath now, so let's get up and get busy. Do this how-to job. I got my screwdriver out of my pocket. And I'll explain why. If I drive this thing right down in the ground, it's going to fill up with dirt. Well, I don't want it filled up with dirt for that far. I want to be able to drop that thing down in there. So let's see if we can dig the dirt out of this thing until we get about that much in the ground. Let's see. Where are you going to put it, Walter? Oh, what the hay. Right here is good as any. Lined up with that. Well, see, I got to come through here with my lawnmower occasionally. I don't want to hit that with the lawnmower. No, doesn't matter, we'll go around it. Oh, there's my S-hook on the ground. I don't want to lose that. Now, if I beat on this pipe too hard, it'll brad the pipe and my pole won't fit. If I hit a rock, I'll have to come out and go to another spot. Alright, we went in there about 4 inches. Now we gotta get the dirt out of there. What did I do? Shove it up in there? I sure did. It's cleaned out now. Where's my hole? Oh, I'm about to forget something. We want this hole to go straight. Straight is more over that way. And this way, right about there, it's going to be really well straight. Let's go a couple more. See if that's straight. Again, I wish I'd bought a 4-foot pipe. Gotta lean it back that way just a shade. Yeah, if it was packed full of dirt, I wouldn't be able to get my pole down in there. I had to use a little common sense occasionally. When I get 8 or 10 inches in there, then we'll drive it home. That dirt is way too soft. I don't think I'm in Georgia clay. Oh, we'll give it a whirl though. It'll take one heck of a rainstorm to turn it over. I didn't see any dirt come out of there, but I can see all the way through it, so I guess it did. Alright, I'm in that deep. Huh?
Is it level?
Yeah, it's pretty straight. I gotta go about 4 more inches, then I'll drive it all the way. Oh, we're finally hitting solid dirt. That's good.
Well, how come you got it over here? Hole's here.
That's where all that potting soil is that turned over the other day. If it turned over, I sure wouldn't want it to hit my satellite dish. Daylight all the way through. I think we're going to be done in just a minute. That's far enough. Let's drive it home.
How far are you going?
Oh! I'm going to brad my pipe if I ain't careful. I think I might have already breaded it. Let's see how the pipe fits. You have to go back on the porch.
You can't put no hummingbird feed on this. Not in the ground.
What am I hitting? Yeah, that's as far as I wanted to go. I'm going to drive it in the ground, but I don't want it full of dirt where that much of it has no dirt in it. That's what I'm worried about.
You need this cap back?
I'm going to use this. I did bend it a little bit. Ooh, I think I got it. I'm not going to drive it all the way because I got to see it so I don't hit it with a lawnmower.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Here we go.
It ain't gonna tip over now. And it's straight. Huh? That's a 30-inch pipe, so I'm in the ground at least 25 inches. It's raining on my head, so I gotta call it a day. Damn squirrels. I bought some red paint. We're gonna clean that thing up and paint it red. Squirrels will be eating before I can get in the house. We came out last night and brought the hummingbird feeder in because it was going to rain all night, and it did. That's why I got it took down. In any event, it was swarming with ants. I got to put something on that pole. Keeps the ants from going up there. Maybe if I put some Axle grease on it. Or ants, will ants crawl through Axle grease? Grease it up with the grease and the squirrel won't be able to climb it. Oh, I know what I wanted to include in my video with today. Greet Facci. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. It's the company that sent me the new bird feeder, and I let it tip over and break. Well, they graciously sent me another one. It came today. This one's a little fancier. It's got some color designs to it. And before I upload this video, I'll include some pictures in today's vlog of the one they sent me today. I think my method of putting it in a pipe is going to be suitable. Somebody over in England told me to mount it in cement. Worst come to worst, and that gets wobbly or loose, I could get a longer pipe. Drive it all the way to China if I have to. I really should have put one of them pipes in the ground for my bird feeder over there. My satellite dish bird feeder. I might have to go get me another one. Well, I sat down here and started talking, and the birds are coming to the feed already. Got a couple of cardinals flying around out there. Looks like a pine warbler or somebody over there eating out of the suet. See a couple sparrows. Now last night the wind got up really high. It was blowing like, I don't know, 20, 30 miles an hour. And that big metal whirligig I got out there that Lynn Stillwell gave me was spinning like 90 miles an hour. In fact, it's turned all the way around. I should mount it in a little pipe too, just like I did the pole today. And then I can take them out anytime I want and move them. So I need 2 more pipes to drive in the ground if that solution works. I think I might wind up putting that one deeper in the ground, but for now, it's stuck in the ground pretty doggone good. It take a pretty good breeze to blow that thing open. I do hope all my viewers have a good weekend.